To get to JSTOR, you'll need to start on the library's Grove site, and the link to JSTOR is towards the bottom down here. If you're using JSTOR on campus, you will not need a password. It will automatically log you in. If you're trying to use JSTOR at home or somewhere else off campus, there are some special instructions that you'll need to come get from the library in order to be able to use it off campus. So once you're in, the search screen will look like this. There's a basic search box right here. However, I suggest that you always do advanced search with JSTOR. JSTOR is so big that if you don't use advanced search, you'll get way too many articles to look at and it will just be overwhelming. So here's our advanced search, and I can type in the topic that I'm looking for. And I also suggest that you check the type boxes here. You always want to check article. I like to leave review unchecked because otherwise it will just give you book reviews. They're not really research articles, they're just book summaries, and they're not very helpful most of the time. Editorials are sometimes useful, and so are pamphlets. And again, if you get too many editorials or pamphlets, you can always come back and uncheck them. Also, it's a good idea to tell JSTOR that you only want to search English, unless you can read any of these other languages. But if you don't tell it English only, you might get articles in other languages. And finally, it's a good idea to select a discipline. JSTOR has a lot of subject areas, so unless you tell it to narrow it down, you're just going to get way too many results. So since I'm searching for the Civil War, I probably will skip a lot of these, and I'll probably go down to history. And if I don't get results that I like, I can always go back and check more boxes. So once I've checked all of the subject areas that I want, I scroll down and click on search. And here's my list of articles. So I got 2,200 articles, which isn't that bad, but if I wanted to narrow it down even more, I could click on modify search and I could go back to the advanced search screen and sort of narrow it down more. Once I see an article that I like, I can click on the title to read it, and it shows me the first page of the article. It gives me a little bit of information. If I want to read the rest of the article, you need to click on the PDF button. You'll get this little message here, click OK, and a PDF version of the article will open up. That way it makes it easier to print, it makes it easier to save, and it's really just the best way to read articles in JSTOR. Notice that my article still hasn't loaded. A lot of these are really long, so sometimes it takes a while for the PDF to open, so just be patient. JSTOR can be a little confusing, so if you ever have any trouble with JSTOR, just come talk to Ms. Gonzalez and I'll be happy to help you.